this American high school just like the movies.
So it's like,
that's something that we would never do in Spain.
¿Qué? His location for you?
Wait, he wants you to know where he is, but in Spain there's no that we don't do that. Biggest culture shocks in the US. Guys, they are 16. Like, this is deep stuff.
Hey, we can go get a drink and go bowling.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Like, are you dumb or what?
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I like this drama. Hola chicos, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm hosting two high school exchange students from Spain that live in the same town as me. They have not been to Spain since August, so it's been about 6 months. And as someone who is also from Spain living in the US with no family around, I can imagine how they feel. Like, missing your family is hard, but you know what's harder? Missing the food. Oh my. You know how much I miss a good paella valenciana, pulpo a la gallega, a good glass of wine from La Rioja Alta? That's hard. Anyways, they reached out via social media, which, by the way, go follow me if you don't yet and subscribe to my channel. And they wanted to meet up, and I was like, absolutely. So I said, come over for dinner. Mi casa es tu casa, so they are coming tonight. And by the way, I mentioned on Instagram that they were coming, and I put a question box for people to leave questions for them in regards of their experience in the US, like culture shocks, dating, fashion. So they will be replying to those questions after dinner. Like, we'll do a podcast style video. It's gonna be some fun, so let's get into it. So here's the menu for tonight. I'm going to make one of my favorite subs of all time. It is tomato at the bottom, Spanish tortilla, and jamon on top. And I'm gonna serve the bread warm and crispy. As a sides, I will share jamon ibérico, some morcilla, sobrasada, tuna with tomato and onions, and more. So let's get started with cooking. Yeah, so you guys have an idea of the appetizers that I'm gonna serve. I have here some lomo de cebo ibérico, which is one of my favorites, and then jamón de cebo ibérico, 50% raza ibérica. Amazing, just the best. And then I brought this cheese from Spain, so I'm super excited for them to have it. And here are a couple different salamis. It's gonna be so tasty and so yummy.
Hola chicas, ¿estáis listas para cenar?
Estamos listos.
Esta hora es no normal, ¿no?
¿Quién va con él al instituto?
Yo.
¿Tú? Okay, so she goes to Free State. Hi guys, welcome back. So we just finished eating dinner and I think it was pretty good, right?
Yeah,
I think. And so now they're gonna introduce themselves so you can get to know them a little bit better before doing the Q&A. Okay, you wanna start?
Sure. I'm Miria. I'm 16. I'm turning 17 in October, and I'm from Galicia.
My name is Celia. Well, I'm used to hear Celia here. I'm 16 years old and I'm turning 17 this summer. I'm from Madrid, Spain.
Awesome. And as I mentioned in the introduction, so on Instagram, I put a question box for you guys to ask questions to them about their experience in high school, culture shocks, whether that's fashion, anything. So let's get into it. But before that, I have a question for them, which is, why did you decide to come to the US to do a high school exchange year?
I mean, in my opinion, I was like 9 years old and I was watching on TikTok and YouTube all these videos of exchange student in the US, going to the US, the high school in the US, how it was, and I was like, I want to do this. I want to go to like homecoming, I want to go to prom, like football games and all that stuff. I think like so like movie, you know, so like American dream.
For me, like most of it was because of the movies. I just watched it. I was like, I really want to live this, and I talked with my parents, and they were like, "Is there a way that you can like make your dream like come true?" And as well, in YouTube, I saw these videos of girls going to like their exchange year, and I mean, maybe we start like planning it and that stuff, we can make it like true.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like 90% of the movies that we watch in Spain are American movies.
Yeah.
So we're used to seeing like the yellow school buses or like prom. Like we don't have that in Spain. And I will always remember the first time I saw a yellow school bus, I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like in the movies, or like the cheerleaders. So it's just, yeah, I guess really cool to see it in person, and the things that maybe Americans take for granted, it's a dream for us, and vice versa. When people go to Spain and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have this, and we're like, right, like,
Yeah,
it's
it's like normal.
for us, and
yes, for sure.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great experience to be able to learn another culture, for sure. All right, so let's get into it. So again, I put the box, and we had a lot of questions, and I thought they were amazing questions. Okay, let's do this one first. What have you missed most about Spain, and what will you miss most about America?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I mean, of course about Spain, my family, but also the way that like my schedule was. I thought that I was never gonna say that, but I have to do something after school, like homework, study. Here you do nothing. So I miss that. And I think about like the US, what I'm gonna miss the most, probably, of course, my friends, and I will say that not doing anything after school.
yeah, probably it's gonna be like here
Yeah.
when we's like doing stuff after
And
class,
in
but it's
Spain-
gonna be like that in Spain.
Yeah.
So like, because now we have like a lot of free time, and we're not used to hang out with friends during the week. That's
Exactly.
a weird thing, but we do it always
Yeah,
here. We
and
hang
I'm
out during the week.
also gonna miss like the way that they have to hang out here, because you are like at your home and your friend is like, hey, do you wanna go to Sonic?
Sonic,
and you're like,
yes.
yeah, sure, pick me up.
Uh-huh.
So it's like
That's something that we would never do in
Yeah.
Spain.
No.
I mean, like the Sonic, all the drive-through things that we have here in the
No.
US. I feel like that's such a thing that you do in high school, or
Yeah.
like teenagers, like go to the mall, go to a drive-through, and just
Yeah.
eat a
Sit
burger
there
or a shake
yeah.
and talk. Whether in Spain we would go probably to a bar,
To a
Yeah,
bar.
to a
Yeah, that's
bar,
also a
to
thing
eat-
that I
get a
think I miss
tapa or
a lot.
Yeah.
something
Exactly.
like that. I miss that a ton.
I
Yeah,
know.
me too.
What about you? What are you gonna miss the most about the US?
I would say probably also like just like the ways, like the way the things are here, like friends, and because we're not used to have friends with car, for example,
Exactly.
like going to someone's house and going like, okay, can you come pick me up? It's not like in Spain, it's like, Dad, can you give me a ride, please? And that's like all the time like that. Here also it's like everything like super liberal, like you can do like whatever you want. It's like super nice. And in Spain, sometimes there's like, no, you can do this, you can not do this, and here's like all super.
Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of freedom too
Yeah.
with cars.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's also
true.
because they can drive way earlier. Like
Yeah.
in Spain, we cannot drive until we are 18.
Yeah.
And I mean, it takes a while to get the driver license. You have
Yeah.
to go to driving school, so
Yeah.
you depend a lot on your parents when
Yeah.
it comes to driving.
Or like
yeah,
a bus
in
or
Spain I would say
something.
that it's not that easy to get a car.
No, it's
No.
expensive
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time and it's expensive. So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, I feel like there's more freedom here for
It
young
is.
people to do things.
Yeah.
Because of the car situation, but also in Spain you can walk.
Yeah,
in many
that's
That is
places
true,
you
that
can
is
walk
true.
everywhere. So
Mhm.
It's a balance.
Yeah, completely.
yes, okay, cool. Okay, so as another one, vale, they must miss Spanish nightlife. What do they do? You know, in the clubs and everything, like Spain versus US. How does it work?
What?
Do you go out here to
I
a
mean,
club?
no.
No, because you're under 21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Here, Friday night, it's going to someone's house, like
watch a
and
movie,
watching a movie,
yeah, or
making popcorn.
go to Sonic and get a
Yeah.
drink and just like spend time talking, or go play pool. It's also like a thing that we're like starting to do a
or like
lot.
go bowling. That's
Yeah.
a thing that I will never do in Spain.
Yeah, I will never like talk with my friends like, hey, we can go get a drink and go bowling.
Yeah, that's so
They will be
weird.
like, are you dumb or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that we would do when we are
Yeah.
literally like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Like at 16, 17, we are already
Yeah.
Party.
Party.
We're in the bar, in the club, doing
Stuff.
yeah, whatever
Stuff.
we want. Just whatever we want.
it's different.
Yeah.
It's different, right? Alrighty. ¿Tienen detectores de metales en las escuelas? Drills y todo eso? ¿Qué han sentido?
No.
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 ¿En vuestro cole no?
No.
Porque yo creo que depende del colegio. Supongo que
Sí,
vamos a pasar
o
al
sea,
español.
sí.
Depende del colegio porque yo hice mi student teaching en un cole en Ohio y también conozco a high schools que sí que tienen
Claro.
detectores de metales.
Mi novio fue a un partido de baloncesto y al entrar tuvieron que pasar por detector de metales, tuvieron que
Claro,
revisar las
es muy
mochilas. Es muy depende de la zona en la que vivas, el colegio en el que esté, la reputación que tenga esa zona
Sí.
y esas cosas.
Pero luego también, por ejemplo, el cole que van mis hijas sí que hacen
Ya.
drills.
Pues aquí nada.
Aquí nada.
Aquí no tenemos nada de nuestro.
No.
Vale, entonces eso, depende de la zona
Exacto.
y
Sí, y la
del
reputación.
colegio, del instituto y la reputación que tenga. Qué interesante. Yo pensaba que ibas a decir que sí, pero supongo que depende. Vale. Would you recommend studying for a year in the US to other Spanish high school exchange students?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, why?
Maybe if you don't want to do like junior year here and then senior year, like it is so bachillerato in Spain, you can just like come with sophomore year where it's like cuarto de la ESO, which is like there's also like a lot of people do sophomore year here.
Yeah, it's
and it's just
sophomore
like
and junior.
experience. It's just not like for the academic stuff. It's just like you learn a lot of English.
The
You just-
independence.
yeah, independence. You
big
get
one.
to know yourself. Like I'm not the same person that in August to now. It's just like a huge change what you do in like a few months. So I would
Yeah.
say that.
Because
That's,
here,
like,
that's what we're
experience.
saying. We have
Yeah.
like a lot of free time just to get to know you.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. And you
That's a-
and you go through a lot of stuff. Like you are living your whole life, 16 years with your family, with all the people that you love, and then you are here alone in another country with another language. You just
Yeah.
have to see the thing by yourself. You have to, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, they are 16. Like, this is deep stuff. I love it. I'm loving it. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I feel like when I came to the US, I mean, I was almost 19. And yeah, I mean, we're used to in Spain. We're a very familiar country, which obviously I love.
Yeah.
But you stay with your parents and live with your parents for a very long time, you know, late 20s. Some people even early 30s, and it's normal. It's not bad. It's part of our culture. So we're not used to getting out of our comfort zone in
Yeah.
this way. So I feel like doing all of this on your own, or you know, whether when you have a problem in the school or something, you have to figure it out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's like every plan you have is not like, I'm gonna call my mom in Spain.
Yeah.
You can't.
Because what is she gonna do?
Exactly.
You
You just
gotta
know like how
figure
it
out.
works here. You have to figure it out. Go
Yeah.
talk with your counselor, with your friends, with the principal.
Yeah, and I feel like, and I don't recommend just doing what they did, or even in college, but even just traveling. You know,
Yeah.
even if it's just for a week, like
Yeah.
going
And
somewhere.
also you can do just one semester.
Exactly.
One
You can go
semester.
like for a summer school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going anywhere outside of your culture and learning just how to adapt, and again the little things like doing things by yourself, I feel like it's very rewarding, right? And yes, you're gonna be out of your comfort zone and uncomfortable most times, but you learn how to be
Yeah, completely.
Exactly.
uncomfortable, you know, which is great. That's awesome. How does making friends differ from Spain and US?
That's a really good question. I
Yeah.
mean, I will say that in Spain you have the same class for every single class. So even if you don't want to with the people that you are 7 hours of a day, you like create a relationship, like a
Yeah.
friendship. And here you change your class every single hour, so it's not like as common to use like, okay, I have my class friends and then I have my outside friends. No, because you change your classes, so it's
Yeah.
impossible to make like a grouping class. So I would say that Spain is easier because of that, and here's like a little bit difficult because you are coming from another country with another language. Everyone has their life here because they live here, so they have their friends since like they are 3 years old, like in Spain. So I would say that it's a little bit difficult here compared with Spain because of the classes,
Yeah.
things,
Yeah,
and
I
the
mean,
changes.
Do you think it's hard to make like a deep
Yeah.
Group of friends?
Yeah,
and
like a
even
big
with just
group.
one person?
Yeah,
like,
even like, because you can get to like know someone, but you know that maybe it's not gonna be like, I go back to Spain and they're gonna like text me or like remember me, you know? It's like, okay, we're friends here, but it's not like we're best friends or like the relationships that you have in Spain.
Yeah,
It's not the same.
Like you probably know deep down that you're going back to Spain for good and you're not coming back. So
Yeah.
which is a little bit sad, but
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
it's kind of like you know.
Yeah.
Okay, are you spending it your high school exchange year as you wished, better or worse?
I mean,
I would say it's just what I expected. Like, when I came here, I was expecting like what I'm doing right now. You know, it's just like have my friends, but not like all the people, but like I know a lot of people know about me. I know a lot about like the rest of the people, and just like the school is what we were thinking, like the big high schools with like a lot of sports that we're not used to have in Spain, because we have like in Spain soccer and basketball, and that's it.
We don't even have like sports in a school. Like you
exactly.
represent your school. If you do sports in Spain, you do it at a club outside of a school. Like your club and the school doesn't have anything to do with each other.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see that. What about you?
I would say like more or less what you expected. Like, I don't know how I'm saying this, but you like in your deepest thoughts, you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I'm cheerleader. I'm dating the quarterback of the football team. I have like all the friends. I have friends of everyone. Everyone loves me. I'm the winter car queen, and it's like no, it's not gonna be that. That's a movie. You're like, I was expecting to have my friends. I know a lot of people. A lot of people know me, but I'm not close to a lot of people. I'm just doing my thing here, improving my language and things like that. So I think it's more or less what I expected.
Yeah, because like if you think that you're gonna be like in high school like
musical, you will oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You will freak out when you're
completely. It's not gonna be like that.
That's awesome. Okay, so here's this question. Is American high school just like the movies? Would you say yes?
It's just like 50-50. Yeah.
The classes is true. You have culinary, you have theater, you have ceramics, you have a lot of classes that you're like, what?
Like debate.
Yes,
debate.
debate.
Spain.
Well, you will take a culinary class in Spain. That's impossible.
There's no way.
But then no, the classes is true. US is easier than Spain, but you have a lot of projects and
homework.
Homework.
There is like, but we have free time in class.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
there's
that's
not
true.
like homework. It's like,
The first month, do the first homework is hard. It's really hard.
because you're not used to have like
Exactly.
this
You're not
type
used to the stuff that they do here.
Yeah.
Like it's just not.
Awesome. Okay, what about this one? How is American school lunch? Because I like this question because I feel like what we get, like the information that we get in Europe about American school lunch is horrible. Like chicken nuggets and things like that. So I want to know, is this true or not? Like what kind of food do you get in school?
If we're honest, we never tried
to
the
be
food
honest.
in the high
Is
school.
that bad?
Yeah,
We never tried it.
I just go with some friends when I'm like, I'm eating with them and they're like, hey, can you come with me to pick up my lunch? I'm like, yeah, sure. I go, it's like pizza that you see that pizza and it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's like
pizza.
salads also, but
Yeah, but
really
it's like,
gross.
and the fries, I have tried fries and you're like, you know these fries are like dry inside? Yeah, that's the fries.
That's
It's like
yeah.
hard, cold, dry. It's a really, really bad food.
Wow. So do most people bring their own food from
Yeah.
home?
That's
Yeah.
what we
Or
usually
go out,
do, like,
because in
or
our
go
school
out.
you can go out in lunch.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
For
you can, so
example-
there's like a lot of people go to Chick-fil-A, to
And then
Chipotle,
come back?
yeah, at
It's like-
McDonald's.
15 minutes, something
Yeah,
like that.
25
15,
minutes.
20 or
25 minutes.
something like that. We like, what I do is just go like to a friend's car and we just have lunch there and we just like drive around or go somewhere, but
Yeah.
we're never in school.
No,
So how long does lunch last?
25 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just like you
Yeah.
have
You have to
okay,
rush.
or
Schedule your mobile order from like
yeah,
1 hour ago.
or schedule it from 8 to 3:10, and we only have a
25 minutes
25
to eat?
minutes
Yep.
break.
In
to
Spain
eat.
is like
We have 2 hours.
I mean, I have in Spain, I have like my break. It's not like lunch. It's just like break. I have like 45 minutes.
I have
Oh,
2
5
hours.
minutes?
In Spain, it's
Yeah.
1 p.m. to 3 p.m. from here to lunch. So
I feel like
Yeah,
that
for me
explains
too.
perfectly the 25-minute lunch. How is American culture in terms of boom, 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 boom?
Yeah.
Like we like to sit down and
Yeah.
enjoy our
It's just like-
lunch.
As fast as you can go back here is better.
Oh my god, that's crazy. All right, next question. It says, if you could tell Americans to try one Spanish food, what would it be?
I would say tortilla de patata or croquetas.
I would say
think
croquetas.
Croquetas is like super good, and I don't know any similar to that. Like tortilla de patata, like French omelette, you know.
Yeah,
It's
the
kind of
people here knows like the
but-
omelette. They have like a word.
But
what
croquetas?
is the word for croquetas?
That's
Croquette.
amazing.
Croquette.
Yeah, I
Croquette.
told some people that were in Eric, what is that?
I would say
So,
croquette.
yeah.
And the cool thing about croquetas in Spain is that there are so many different
Yeah,
types.
you
Like
can
you
do
can
like
have fish,
chicken, fish, jamon, rabo de toro. That's amazing.
mushrooms.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
there's
so
like
good.
you can put all
Yeah.
everything inside a croqueta.
And I feel like everyone does it slightly different too. Alright, next question. I think this one is gonna be interesting. What are their thoughts on dating in the USA versus in Spain? And this is that experience in high school, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, actually, it's really different. So we don't have, like in the US, they don't have Instagram. I mean, they have Instagram, but they barely use Instagram. They use Snapchat. And when a guy adds you to Snapchat, if he like send you a snap as soon as you add him, that means something. And if you like start talking with him and he turn on your location, like his location for you. Wow,
That's
really
crazy.
something.
That's
So
insane.
wait, he wants you to know what he is?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know.
Yes,
It's
no.
the Americans. I
Yeah,
don't
look.
know.
They
Okay.
just turn the location and you can see in the map where are they.
Guys, I can see where all these
Yeah.
friends are live.
Yeah, you can see it there. Like where all they are.
Yeah.
So like, and you, okay, do you text through a Snapchat or
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Well, it's not just like photos.
Yeah, or like
You don't
I
really text.
I have
It's
like my boyfriend.
¿Qué?
Yeah. I have my boyfriend's number. I barely text him and I message. I just text him on Snapchat.
Yeah. It's like photos and then you have like a streak.
But in Spain, there's no, that we don't do that.
No, it's been what
We
WhatsApp
we
is for
like
everything.
in Instagram.
Yeah, but it's
Instagram
in
and
my
WhatsApp.
So
Instagram and then
barely.
you exchange numbers
Yeah.
and then WhatsApp, which is
Yeah.
like iMessage for
Yeah.
us.
But no,
What?
Snapchat. That's
Yeah,
not for us. Yeah.
And then also like there are like two kind of boys here. A really good boy that is like super good boy, or the worst thing on your that is gonna ever happen to you.
yeah.
The, and
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah.
the angel and the devil.
Like the boys that have girlfriends and they just
Text
like,
other girls and
"Hi,
they don't care.
So I'm single.
I don't know about you guys, but I like this drama.
Hey, who did tell you that I have a girlfriend? I mean, I have a girlfriend, but we can still be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Meaning-
things like that.
Like
I'm
friends.
Yeah, like, oh, my girlfriend is not in town, so we can hang out. Things like that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy. I feel like that would not. I mean, obviously there's people that cheat on each other.
Yeah, of
obviously in
course,
Spain,
of
but
course.
I feel like in
course.
high school not
No,
to this
Yeah.
level. Like it's maybe it's more acceptable here. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I just like.
I
weird.
think here is like the people see like a normal thing. In Spain we see like
Which is not.
yeah, it's not normal of course, but like
I mean,
in Spain like yeah, we like the people is not like oh that person is a cheater. Usually like 90% of the people
yeah,
is like,
literally, you're like talking like, oh, these two are like dating, and they're like, yeah, he cheated on her like 3 times.
yeah, it's
and
super normal.
she
They stay
cheated on
together.
him like 5 times. They're still together. And you're like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
crazy. And then like the other kind of boys, the angel boys, are literally the best.
Yeah.
They buy you flowers because they want to. They just like pay for everything. Just take you
Yeah,
everywhere.
they just like arrive
It's
to
just
your
like black
home.
and white.
Yeah, completely.
completely. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's one thing that I didn't experience like in Spain. A boy pay for you.
Oh yeah.
Here,
No.
all the boys pay for you. When you hang out with a boy on a date, they're like, oh yeah, let me pay. In Spain,
Mhm.
no.
In
No.
Spain,
Don't even
Spain is
think about it.
50-50
Yeah,
culture.
50,
It's
yeah.
what I think that's what it's called, 50-50. Yeah. Like if you go on a first date, both like the men and the women are expected to pay for the
Yeah.
bill unless the man is like, hey, I
Like,
would
I
like
wanna
to
pay.
invite you, you know,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
I wanna
Pay.
pay for
Here,
it.
it's just like, okay, you're gonna pay. I don't have to
Like
bring
you,
my
you
car, I
assume
don't
that
have
the
to bring
man
money.
pays.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny. All right. Okay, another question. Cositas que les han sorprendido al llegar a Estados Unidos. A lo mejor vamos a decir 2 cosas que te han sorprendido.
Esa es buena pregunta, ¿eh?
La gente saliendo a la calle en pijama.
Sí, el estilo de vestir.
En plan, me pareció brutal.
¿Cómo de salir a la calle con un pijama? Es que no me
Pero
cabe en la cabeza.
Fíjate tú que después de estar aquí tantos años, yo, por ejemplo, antes lo veía también así en plan de cómo es posible, o sea, ten dignidad, pero luego dices, tío, me encanta que, o sea, que no
te
les
pongas-
importe,
claro,
o sea, que les da
sí.
igual, o sea,
Es
me
que eso a
encanta
mí
que
es
los
verdad,
americanos
o sea,
se pongan lo que les dé la gana y es que
Sí, da igual.
les da igual,
Les
les
da
da igual lo
igual,
que
o sea.
piensen, o sea, si se van con pijama o con las zapatillas de estar por
Sí,
casa
sí, eso
al
tal cual,
Walmart,
tal cual.
les da igual.
Pero también lo pensamos porque es que tú vas
En
de
España-
casa al sitio en coche y ¿qué te va a ver en el coche?
Claro.
Y en España
En
vas a
España
comprar
tienes
el
que ir
pan.
así.
Vamos, vas a comprar el pan como si fuera una boda.
Sí, claro, lo que dices del coche es verdad, porque yo hay muchas veces, sobre todo cuando hace mucho frío, que a lo mejor voy con las nenas, hay días, 2 o 3 días, que no he salido.
Obviamente.
Porque es que vas de la casa al coche y tienes el drive-thru, que puedes recoger todo. La
Sí,
farmacia
sí, sí.
tiene drive-thru, el
Comida.
Target tiene drive-thru,
Ajá.
comida tiene drive-thru, ¿vale? El drive-thru es...
Vas con el
¿cómo
coche
se dice en
y-
español?
Sí.
Pues eso, ¿no?
En plan,
Que
vas con el
vas,
coche y
tienes
recoges
la
lo que has
ventanita
pedido.
y recoges lo que has
Sí,
pedido.
sí.
Pero es que aquí no es solo comida, es que aquí es
Todo.
todo. Entonces, claro, tampoco hace falta
No.
que te
Claro,
pongas así
está
de
claro,
bien porque
pero
nadie te
no
va a
vas a
ver.
salir.
Pero es que es lo mismo. Yo en mi instituto, por ejemplo, tenemos prohibido ir en chándal en España.
Claro. A mí me sorprendía también en la universidad que o sea, ellos en clase a veces
Sí.
tienen los,
Sí, los
los
cascos,
auriculares,
también.
los cascos.
O sea, en exámenes.
Y en España eso es, o sea, entra el profesor
Vamos,
y cascos fuera.
Sí,
y
es que
si
ni
tienes
todo,
gorro,
Y si tienes cascos,
sí, hombre, te tiran.
vamos. Y
O sea, es
aquí,
una falta
o sea,
de respeto.
sí,
En
sí,
España
sí.
se ve como que es una falta de
O sea,
respeto.
sí.
Aquí no.
Y en exámenes, yo, en plan, en clase de matemáticas hay un chaval que siempre está con los cascos y cuando va a cambiar la música le dice tal, ven, para que veas que estoy cambiando la música y que no estoy copiando.
Sí.
Y el profe va, ve que está cambiando la música y se va. Pero con el
Que
casco
les da
de
igual,
examen y
les da
todo, o
igual,
sea, que da
me
igual, que igual
parece
igual te estás escuchando todo el itinerario, en plan, todo el tema de historia con el casquito y el profesor nada, como estoy escuchando yo qué sé.
O sea, confían en ti.
Sí, confían en
Debe
ti.
ser.
Eso en España es que ni de
Imposible.
Y
Y
no
luego
me parece
también-
una falta de
A
respeto
mí
estar
también,
con los cascos
total,
en clase.
total.
No, a mí también.
O sea,
Bueno, el casco sí con el móvil, o sea.
El móvil.
Me he acostumbrado a utilizar el móvil en clase.
A ver, también
pero
puedes
luego-
notas o lo que sea.
Claro,
Claro.
pero luego, en plan,
bueno, ahora
cuando
pues
está explicando.
la política esa de que no
Nada.
tenemos el móvil en el
Yo no
instituto.
le hago caso, la verdad.
No hace caso las
O
personas.
sea, cuando me estás explicando, así que no estoy con el móvil, pero luego cuando
Claro.
ya es tiempo libre, no sé qué, vamos.
Ya.
El móvil.
Buah, qué fuerte, ¿no?
Sí.
Vale, esta pregunta es muy graciosa. ¿Han probado ya las galletas de Girl Scouts?
No,
Yo sí.
yo no.
Porque mi familia, la misma familia de aquí, son como Girl Scouts, mi madre y mi hijo sister, o sea que
Vale,
algo he probado.
¿y cuál es tu sabor favorito?
Chocolate chip, normal.
¿Sí?
Sí, a mí es que yo no soy muy de menta y todas esas cosas, me da mucho asco.
Es que las girl, ¿cómo explicarías las Girl Scouts?
Es que no
como-
sé, en plan hay de todo. Puedes encontrarte peanut butter, mint, no sé.
Pero es una asociación,
Sí,
¿no? O
es como
sea,
sí,
de,
sí.
de chicas.
de
sí, en
chicas
plan-
y que todo el dinero que recaudan vendiendo las galletas
Ujú.
va a ciertas cositas, ¿no?
Sí. O sea, no sé exactamente.
Es como algo
cómo
benéfico,
va.
por decirlo
Sí.
de alguna manera.
Sí.
Vale. Esta pregunta está guay también. Anything they plan to take home to Spain that is unique to the US? Food, cosmetics. So when you go to Spain in June,
Ujú.
anything that you're taking with you?
I would say
From
like
here?
some candies and some like Sour Patch Kids and like
yeah.
some kind of Reese's because in Spain it's really hard to find Reese's. Some M&Ms that are like Oreos of weird flavors, something like that to maybe like share with my friends and family to like trying candies of the US, you know.
Yeah.
And then also like some cosmetics.
I would say
because-
elf products. 'cause
Yeah,
we
elf
have that in
products.
Spain.
Yeah.
Or like some products that in Spain are like so expensive and here like so cheap.
How is your relationship with your friends in Spain?
I was like, it's pretty easy to keep your relationship. Like,
What do you
have
do to keep up? Because this is actually pretty hard. Like when you move abroad for a long period of time. I mean, you guys are gonna be here for a year.
Yeah. I
It's-
mean, it's true that I lost some friendships. Like some friends that I used to talk a lot and now I'm not talking that much. Or some friends that they didn't text me in the whole year. And it's like, okay, fine. I just get it. And other friends that they're like super like, call me whenever you can. Just you
Aw.
have to talk. I have to tell you this. I have to tell you that. Or I have to like update you about everything that is going on. Like, is your life and you're going like a year and then a year. Of course, your life keeps going.
Yeah.
The friends keep doing things. They keep like
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
having more friends. Just like taking time with your friends, things
Yeah.
like that. So they have to like update you.
Yeah. Do you think that coming here has shown you in a way
Yeah.
who's the real one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
What about you?
I think the same. Like, I lost like relationships that I thought that they were like my best friends because
What?
they haven't texted me like in the whole year, and the only times that we talk, it was just because I texted them.
It's just like I get that also you're here, so you just should like text too. It's not
Yeah.
like okay, you have to text me. I'm gonna text you because I'm here.
Yeah, but like when you're here, you have to text
20
80
people.
people in
Yeah,
Spain.
same.
They only have to text one person.
exactly,
here.
it's just like
That's
I get
so
that
true.
you want me to text you. Of course, that's also my part of the relationship. It's not just you, but if you don't text me, it's just like you have to only text me. You don't have
Yeah.
like 80 people living in another country. You have me living in another country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it needs to be both
50-50.
ways. Yes, for sure. Amazing. Yeah, really cool. Alrighty, let's go to this one. How do they find U.S. fashion versus Spanish fashion?
Well,
We've
I
talked
will-
a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But is there anything maybe more specific that you've seen?
I would say like we have like the thing that they only go with like the pajamas and that stuff and like with leggings or like sweatpants, but that's not true because I've seen like a lot of girls that I see like, oh, that's that European girl and she's the most American girl
Yeah,
ever.
that's true. That's
But
also
she
true.
has like the European style, so it really depends like
bigger.
on
And, like-
the person in general.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like more usually to like see people in leggings and in like sport clothes because you have to only like think about that here in the US you have the same schedule every single day, and if you have a sport class, for example, I have ball sports this semester, I have to wear leggings and
Every
sport
day,
clothes
yeah.
every day because I have to do ball sports every single day
Yes.
except Thursdays.
Yeah.
What about outside of a school? So like if you go to a restaurant to eat or like you're walking around the city.
I would say in
like,
a restaurant you wouldn't see a person wearing PJs.
No,
probably.
no,
It's-
right. And if you are walking around, maybe just like if it's like a Friday night and you're going to Sonic and to just go to your friend's house, you probably just wear like more like sporty clothes,
Yeah.
like leggings. But if
Not
you're
like
going like
jeans
walk,
like we're
yeah,
wearing right now.
walk
Okay.
around, go to church. It's true that in church they have like a European
Of course, you
style.
wouldn't see nobody like
Of
with
course.
leggings and that
Right.
stuff.
Okay, but no, it makes sense.
Mhm.
All right, let's do the two last ones. So the first one is biggest culture shocks in the U.S.
the schedule.
The schedule. What?
Yeah.
What schedule?
Like, okay, so in Spain you have a break around like 12 p.m. Then you like take a little snack to then like just go through the morning, and then like when you get home 2:30 p.m., 3 p.m. eat lunch. Here you eat lunch at 12. I cannot eat lunch. Like I don't eat lunch at school. I just cannot do it. My body just like is sick when I eat lunch so early.
It's, like, so
it
early.
just
Just like
yeah.
rejects the food. It's like no, I don't.
Yeah,
want
right now it's literally what 9, and we just done with dinner, done with like
Yeah.
dessert, done with everything, ready to go to bed. Here, like right now in Spain, you are starting to dinner.
Yeah,
dinner.
Yeah.
I would say like the timing for like everything is just
It's earlier.
Mhm.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I made a video the other day, and I got home from dinner with my friends. I got home at like
Yeah.
9:30 p.m. and I was like, because our dinner reservation, I think it was at 6:30 p.m. So I was like, oh my gosh, I just got home. It is 9:30 p.m. Everyone in the house was
Yeah.
sleeping, and I'm like, that's when dinner starts in Spain.
Yeah, dinner like reservation and common reservation when you go to dinner with your family, with your
Yes.
friends, it's like
Mhm.
9:30.
Yes.
yeah.
So I would say that.
Yes. And then any other culture shocks that you feel like, oh my gosh, like I
The
can't believe this.
food, it's
Yeah.
just like they go a lot for like
Fried.
fried food, like food that you can like just put in the freezer and then when you're
Yeah,
ready,
like
like
fast
cook it.
food.
Yeah,
They
fast
do a
food.
lot of, not all Americans obviously,
Yeah, of
but
course.
many Americans, I feel like their freezers
Yeah.
are always full.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
They don't like spend that as much time
In the
as
kitchen.
Spaniards spend like cooking or like
I
making
agree.
things. Not Spaniards, of course, Europeans or just like
Like the
other people.
Mediterranean food and that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way to see that here. Like here is like so normal to see like people eating fast food like every day of the week.
Yeah.
And for us, like for me in Spain, it's like once a month, and
Yeah,
my mom
like-
is happy with us.
Yes.
It's like if not,
Yeah.
there is no fast food.
it's
maybe
more
s-
normalized
Maybe
here.
when
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
hang out with your friends and you're like, oh, I'm kind of hungry, let's go to McDonald's to eat, like some chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah.
not a whole meal McDonald's. That's
Yeah.
impossible. You don't eat McDonald's for lunch or for dinner. Just like something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in the afternoon for like snack.
You
and
always
then
have
go
like
and
some
dinner.
fast food in your day. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of difficult to don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think the part of it is because we have so many fast food options here in the
Exactly.
US that it's not like you're tempted, it's just it is so easy. Like even as an adult, if you're getting out of work going to your house, you're gonna pass through, you know, 15,
Yes.
yeah, 15 different
Chipotle.
like fast food
Yeah.
places. So it is just so easy, fast and convenient than cooking. And I also feel like Americans are like, not that they are busier, but like their schedule, I feel like it's
Yeah.
more packed, and so they
Sure.
have less time maybe to cook, and maybe that affects to the, you know, the frozen thing. And I say that about the freezers because, you know, throughout my time here, every time I've gone to a friend's house, whether it was in college or now as an adult, again, I've always noticed that freezers are always full of, you know,
Yes.
frozen stuff that you can cook quickly.
Like
Yeah.
what is a
Um,
corn dog in Spain?
yeah, no,
Nothing.
yeah.
Maybe we have like some croquetas in the freezer because that is like really hard to make. So you just like have in the freezer. Some maybe fries for the air fryer.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
nuggets
but
for
that's
like
it.
someday.
But
it's
that's
not,
it, yeah, like my
common.
parents, yeah, if I think of like my parents' house in Spain or even growing up, I don't remember having a full
No.
freezer,
Exactly.
you know?
And it's
Yeah.
full of like meat or something.
Yeah,
like that's the
meat,
only thing.
yes. Or ice cream, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, and the last one to finish the night, what has been the funnest thing you have done in the US?
You want me to start?
I want to say like probably playing the snow. We're
Yeah.
not used to have.
Aw.
we're not
It's the
have-
simple things, you guys.
That was so fun. That was so
We
fun.
don't have like snow like every winter in Spain. That's, I had snow one time in Madrid, and that's the only time I saw snow in my
I
whole
would
life.
say like one of the happiest moments of my exchange year, which is like received the email like no school Thursday. No. I was like
Yeah,
Because of the snow day?
Yeah, I was like
yeah,
no
so
school,
everything
yes.
related with snow, everything related with snow is amazing.
Yeah, I love snow.
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
And going out with like
Friends
friends
take
and
photos.
yeah,
Just,
like when we went to the snow, we after that we went for hot chocolate. Then we went to a house to watch a movie, made
Yeah.
some popcorn. So
That
was
is
so
cute.
fun.
Yeah, I
It's-
would say
it's- It's the little
Yeah.
things that I
Yeah.
remember because I'm from Valencia, so
Yeah.
no snow there. I
No.
mean, literally impossible. So same when I moved to the US, I went to Akron, Ohio, which is really cold too. And then from there, I moved to Buffalo, New York, which is even worse. So yeah, but I remember the same thing. I remember seeing the first big snow. I was like, oh my god, because I wasn't used to it, you know.
Yeah.
So that was really fun too. But thank you guys so much for watching today. It was so fun showing you a little bit more about myself and with them too. It's been a great experience. Thank you guys for
thank you.
doing this
Thank you.
and showing them your experience. I'm sure that it's gonna be so helpful for
Yeah.
someone that may want to come to the US to do this. I think it's gonna be super helpful. So thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Adios.
Bye.
Adios.